What's going on, guys? Honky Kong back at you. Today is Wednesday, February 5th, and welcome back to United We Stand 734. Thank you for checking this video out. I'm going to try and hit three things today, three different topics, and this shit's probably going to go long, so please forgive me. First topic I want to discuss is the LAPD and their shooting of the two women and the announcement they just made, the shooting of the two women during the Christopher Dorner manhunt. Then I want to talk about the latest racially charged shooting / murder down in Florida. And finally, I want to finish talking about the DMX Zimmerman, that fucking joke of a celebrity boxing match coming up, okay? First thing I want to discuss is this LAPD shooting, okay? Real quick background. Back in February of 2013, during the height of the Christopher Dorner manhunt, the LAPD had officers protecting different people all over the city because they were mentioned. They were LAPD employees, LAPD officers. They were mentioned in that crazy motherfucker Christopher Dorner's manifesto of targets he wanted to kill, okay? Now, unfortunately for two ladies, they were two Hispanic ladies out driving around doing an early morning paper route. They were 71-year-old Emma Hernandez. I'm sorry, did I say it right? Yeah, Emma Hernandez and her 47-year-old daughter, Maria Carenzana. I'm obviously pronouncing that wrong, so please forgive me for that. They were out doing their paper route, okay? Now, along their paper route lived one of these targets that was being protected by 8 LAPD Keystone cops, okay? Now, unfortunately for these women, they were driving a blue Toyota Tacoma. Even though the LAPD was looking for Dorner in a dark-colored Nissan Titan with ski rack on the top and big-ass tires, okay? But that didn't matter. These cops saw this blue Toyota Tacoma creeping down the street because these ladies were going slow because they were delivering fucking newspapers. These fucking 8 officers opened fire. They never made an attempt to identify who was driving. They never looked for the ski racks or the tires. They just opened fire. 8 fucking cops simultaneously opened fire, lit these two ladies the fuck up, fired 103 shots. 8 cops fired 103 shots. Now, by the grace of God and the fact that these fucking coward-ass moron LAPD officers were horrible shots, nobody was killed, all right? Both the ladies were injured in the shooting. Unfortunately, nobody in the surrounding fucking neighborhood was killed or injured, which is amazing considering 40 of the bullets hit neighboring garages and houses, all right? Both the ladies, like I said, they did survive. One of them was shot twice, but she made a full recovery. The other was injured by flying glass, which you can imagine. They were also, LAPD did pay them $4.2 million, and they bought them a new Toyota Tacoma. But what bothers me is the fact that these cops so blatantly committed acts of attempted murder. They just opened fire without even making the most cursory attempt to identify their targets. They saw a truck, they panicked because they're fucking cowards, like a lot of cops, and they just opened fire, okay? And they're pretty much going to get away with it. And now, this is the best part. This is the best part of the fucking story. This fucking idiot chief, his name's Charlie Beck. He's the LAPD police chief. He's announcing all these, he's handling the investigation or whatever. He said the reason these fucking idiots opened fire was when one of them threw the newspaper out the window, the smack the newspaper made hitting the pavement, this fucking moron cop thought it was a gunshot, and they opened fire. Swear to God, that's the fucking excuse they use. And it's gonna fucking work because none of these fuckers are going to jail. None of these motherfuckers are even being charged with a crime, which just blows me the fuck away. Clear cut should be 8 cops charged with 2 counts each of attempted murder. If I go outside right now and light up a fucking car driving down my block, oh yeah, I thought they were gonna hurt me, or I thought they wanted to kill me. I'm going to jail for a long time. I'll be wearing motherfucking bracelets sitting in jail for a long time. So, I was really hoping that they would eventually be found guilty of some type of crime, but it's not to be because this cocksucker police chief Charlie Beck just announced that, shockingly, this is his announcement, that the investigation found this shooting did not meet department guidelines for a shooting. Well, no fucking shit, chief. Really? That's what this investigation found after almost a fucking year of investigating? That lighting up 2 ladies on a fucking paper route is not part of the fucking department guidelines? You ignorant motherfucker. And this is what really pissed me off. He said, the police officers involved, they've been on desk duty ever since, thank God. The police officers involved will receive extensive retraining, and some of them can face termination. Once again, cops getting to do whatever the fuck they want with absolutely no consequences. You mean to tell me you almost killed 2 people and the most severe consequences you're going to face is possible termination? What a shame. LAPD, you really fucking disgusted at this point. You are some coward-ass Keystone cops, non-shooting punk motherfuckers. You really are. So the whole LAPD can eat a fucking dick. You 8 officers that were involved in that, I hope you put a fucking gun in your mouth and eat a bullet, because you're really low-life pieces of fucking garbage. Hope you fucking kill yourselves, you pieces of shit. Fucking scumbags. Moving along, I want to talk about this latest shooting and killing down in Florida, okay? And this involves 17-year-old teenage boy, black kid named Jordan Davis, and 47-year-old white dude named Michael Dunn, okay? What happened was Jordan Davis is sitting outside of a convenience store with 4 of his buddies in an SUV. They got their music up. They're 17-year-old. That's what fucking 17-year-old kids do. When I was 17, I used to do the same shit. I used to fucking piss people off. I had a Ryan 2150 amp and MTX Blue Thunder 12s. I was banging like a fucking little idiot. I'm sure people wanted to shoot me all the fucking time, all right? Just when you're a kid, you do dumb shit like that. Nowadays, I see kids like that and I want to slap them. That was me fucking 15, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? When you're young, you do dumb shit, all right? So Jordan Davis and his friends are sitting at this convenience store. Michael Dunn pulls in, all right? Michael Dunn. And just looking at this guy, I get a real, like, creepy type, crabby, cranky motherfucker vibe from him. I mean, he just looks like he's just one of those cranky dudes. He's like that fucking junior high teacher that was always pissed, the motherfucker that never had a good day. That's what this dude kind of looks like. And that's just the vibe I get from checking him out on, you know, the pictures I see. I mean, how fucking happy can you look when you're dressed up in the fucking, you know, the orange from the fucking county joint or whatever. But he just looks like a crabby motherfucker. He pulls in and says some shit like, "Oh, shut your music down." So one of Jordan Davis's buddies reaches in there and turns his fucking music down. Like, oh, you know, whatever. Turns music down a little bit. Jordan Davis is like, "Man, fuck that. Turn that music back up." They get into an argument about it. All right. So they're arguing back and forth. Words are exchanged. I'm sure the kid's like, "Man, fuck you, old man. I'll fuck you up." Blah, blah, blah. Michael Dunn reaches into his glove box, pulls out a 9mm. He does have a concealed weapons permit. Fires 8 shots at the SUV with Jordan Davis and his buddies sitting in, okay? 4 of the shots he fires while the SUV is sitting stationary. The driver takes off, fires 4 more shots at him as they're pulling away, okay? Now, 2 of the shots struck Jordan Davis and fatally injured him. He died from his injuries, okay? So once he took off, the SUV carrying the kids took off. Michael Dunn, his fiance, they took off too, okay? Michael Dunn did not call the police. The kid driving the SUV, when he seen his buddy was shot, went back to the fucking convenience store. You know, they called cops, whatever, ambulance, wait for the ambulance to show up. Now, Michael Dunn took off, and he drove like 2 hours away or some shit like that. He did not call the police to report what happened, nor did he turn himself in. Now, there's a little bit of discrepancy in the story where he says he was going to turn himself in because he says the reason he didn't call police, he didn't think anybody was hurt. I just fired up a fucking car, but I'm not going to call the cops because not a big deal. Even though I just punched 8 fucking holes in some dude's fucking ride with 9mm. It's not a problem because I don't think I hit anybody. You lying motherfucker. Shut the fuck up, Michael Dunn. That's a lie right there. Strike number 1. Strike number 2 on Michael Dunn. He says he thought he saw a shotgun. No weapons was found on the kids. No drugs. Nothing like that. He thought he saw the shotgun. He was in fear for his life because he claims one of the kids, Jordan Davis, said he was going to kill him. So he opened fire. Now, look, I'm the biggest Second Amendment gun right fucking supporter dude there is. But when motherfuckers fuck up, when they're concealed permit license holders, okay, when they make a mistake and shoot somebody, they need to be held accountable for this crime. We cannot stop painting everything with this fucking stand your ground brush. And I'm not saying that happens. I'm really not. I'm just saying in this case, they're using stand your ground as a defense. And stand your ground is a good law. And I hate to see a good law tarnished by not convicting people when they fuck up. In this case, it looks like he fucked up. Okay, let's say for the sake of argument, yeah, he really did think the kids had a shotgun. Well, it turns out they didn't, okay? You can't think. You can't not be 100% certain if you're going to use deadly force. You have to know. You can only use deadly force if you or someone else is in the imminent danger of being killed or suffering great bodily harm, okay? You thought you saw a shotgun. Before you employ deadly force, you better be fucking sure. Or you will face the consequences in a court of law. And that's what's going to happen. He wasn't sure. He fired anyways. He killed a boy, 17-year-old boy. And now he's going to court. Now, this is in Florida, okay? This is in Jacksonville, Florida. And unfortunately, for the Davis family, that retarded bitch Angela Corey, the one that attempted to prosecute Zimmerman, is prosecuting this one. So this dude will probably fucking walk, knowing Florida. It sounds like a pretty clear-cut case of at least manslaughter, involuntary manslaughter, perhaps, second-degree murder. He's charged with first-degree murder, which really surprised me. I didn't think they would charge. I don't really understand how he's charged with first-degree murder, because it was kind of a heat-of-the-moment thing. Maybe they're saying he had enough time to think about it. I don't know. But he is charged with first-degree murder. Jury has been seated. The trial is going to start pretty soon. To me, it looks pretty clear-cut that this dude's guilty. He shot and killed a kid because he thought the kid had a shotgun. The kid didn't have a gun. Turns out his life was not in danger. And, in my opinion, he probably should do some time. We'll see what happens. It is Florida. These are the motherfuckers down there. Let that fucking cunt Casey Anthony walk, and that despicable pig's running around out there somewhere right now. Probably smoking a fucking boulder and fucking sucking off some dicks, probably what she's doing. Hopefully them dicks got AIDS, you fucking Casey Anthony, you whore. So we'll see what happens. Jordan Davis' parents, got to give them good props. I've seen a couple interviews with them. They're really trying to downplay the race issue, which is excellent. Don't want this to turn into another black-white Trayvon thing, left versus right, all that shit. Let's just prosecute a criminal. Let's just go through the court process on a crime, and let's try and leave all that other shit out of it. This guy's guilty of murder. Let's lock him the fuck up. Okay, my opinion, he is. I'm not sitting in that court. I'm not going to see all the evidence. I don't know. My opinion from what I've read, what I've read in news stories and whatnot. Okay, so like I said, my opinion only. Moving on. Last thing, DMX versus Zimmerman. This fucking boxing match. Look, I used to be a big DMX fan like 20 years ago. The guy's a fucking idiot now. Zimmerman is obviously a psychopath. The motherfucker's unstable. Look at his fucking behavior since he's been acquitted of the Trayvon Martin killing. The motherfucker's been at scenes of accidents, had multiple speeding tickets, all types of domestic violence issues, smashing up his old lady's fucking laptop. She left him. She fucking divorced him. This motherfucker is truly, like his ex-wife said, a ticking time bomb. There's something wrong with this dude, all right? And what bothers me, I just want Zimmerman to fade into obscurity. This boxing match is going to bring all the fucking anger and the tension and all that shit back out from the Trayvon Martin case. And I absolutely hate that. Just when I think we're about to move past this, boom, you got Zimmerman being thrust back into the fucking limelight. He should not get any fucking attention in the media. He should not get any recognition. Let this motherfucker fade away. Hopefully he'll go somewhere and drink himself in a stupor and finally fucking put a gun in his mouth. But it's not happening. He's getting these chances to stay in the public limelight, and that fucking disgusts me. And DMX, DMX, this dude's in his, mid to late 40s, fucking cracked out fucking bum motherfucker, just always into some dumb shit. DMX always doing some dumb shit. He's another dumb motherfucker. I can't stand either one of these guys now, to be totally honest with you. I can't stand I hope they both throw fucking right crosses, and they both connect at the same time, bam, and turn each other's fucking lights out. I hope they go in there and beat the shit out of each other. Originally, I heard Zimmerman was supposed to fight the Game, but there was so much backlash, I guess Game fucking backed out, so I'm just, looking at Game, I'm going to assume he would have went there and pummeled the fuck out of Zimmerman. Supposedly, Zimmerman's fucking training with his hands. We'll see. The only training he's probably doing is beating his fucking little fucking noodle, fucking jackass. So, look, if I could say anything to the public, I guess this DMX Zimmerman thing is going to be pay-per-view. Do not buy that shit. Don't support that bullshit, all right? If you got to watch it, wait for it to fucking hit the internet, but don't pay any money. I would not put any money in either one of these pockets. I know they say it's going in either one of their pockets. I know they're saying it's going to charity. I don't believe that shit. I will not in any way, shape, or form support anything either one of these two fucking clowns are tied into right now. That's all I got. You guys be safe. I'm going to catch you next time, and peace.